Hi, this is Joe, also known as Lone Wolf, from Canada's Own Gaming. This is part 2 of a multi-part series involving the beta testing of Elite Dangerous's The Commanders, version 2.3. If you had watched part 1, you'll know part 1 covered the Commander creation. This is part 2. Now part 2 was supposed to have covered multi-crew and multiple real-life players in one ship. Unfortunately, at this point in time, Frontier Developments has not actually put it into the beta testing yet. So part 2 will now cover the camera suite, which is a new feature found in Elite Dangerous, allowing you to hover around your ship, both on the inside and outside. This video will show you how to set it up and how to use it. One thing to note, I am using Satex X55 HOTAS, H-O-T-A-S, joystick system. This may affect how my menu will look in comparison to yours, but in the end it will be the exact same. To activate, at least in my own situation, the camera suite, you have to find it under Options and then Controls, and assign keys to actually activate the different modes. They can be found here and here. First, camera suite. I set enter free camera as F6 and then cameras 1 through 5 with the equivalent numbers 1 through 5. One thing to note, if these keys are bound to something else, it is actually okay. It'll work as it's a different mode in the game. Then under free camera, I set up various features. I set up toggle HUD with tab, zoom in and out with number pads 4 and 5. My forward axis, I am using my joystick for moving around, so I set that. That came by default. This was set as empty, and you could not move forward. As well as my pitches, my yaws, and my rolls, I set with the various axes with my joystick. I also set the exit free camera, which is important, with number 6, increase and decrease blur, and increase focus distance and decrease focus distance. These are not actually as important, it's more for your own sake. The main ones are enter and exit free camera mode, and the ability to actually move. Now, a lot of people have asked, what's the difference between the current system and the 2.3 system of camera? Well, the new camera suite allows you not only to look inside your own cabin and see your pilot, as I mentioned, it also lets you zoom more freely outside. Now, to enter your camera mode, by default it's left control, left alt, and shift. This is what it comes up as. Depending on your ship, you'll see different things. I'm currently in the Federal Corvette. If you use your numbered camera number keys that you had pre-programmed, you can go and cycle through the various cameras. From here, if you hit F6, you enter the free camera mode. At this point, you can now use your controls, similar to flying, and move about. Now, this has always existed in the past. What did not exist is that you couldn't freely walk around, float around, I guess you could say. As you can see, I'm now actually in a completely different area. I can go by the buildings, I can look inside the windows. You have more control. Also, your axes of movement are a lot greater. It's now the equivalent to a ship in that you can various tilts and rolls, yaws, pitches, everything is in the game. I feel this is a future movement ability in that when we have space travel in space legs, so to speak, they've now programmed in our character can float in space using the same controls as what a spaceship uses in zero gravity. As you can see, you can float around. You can get a lot closer than you could in the past. and you can check out other things. Hitting your exit free camera button, programmed at the moment to 6, takes you back to the main camera suite menu, where you can then explore the various cameras. So, one thing to note, at the moment you cannot traverse your cabin. You can enter your free camera mode, you can look around, you can use your programmed zoom in and zoom out buttons, zoom in on things, but your movement controls do not yet work. Various cameras for your alternate crewmates. In the future we will see, when we have multi-crew in the beta, if you can see the other human players sitting in their respective chairs. And that's that. That's your camera suite. That's the basic. There's a lot of features I did not cover. I have not myself programmed them. I just wanted the basics. But yeah, that's it. Happy gaming.